Welcome to Coins Old World US, the channel where every coin has a story, and we help you uncover the real value behind the coins you may already own. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most familiar coins in British currency, the UK 1 penny coin, specifically focusing on those examples that come with no mint mark. Now, at first glance, this might seem like a very ordinary coin, one that passes through countless hands every single day. But as collectors know, even the most common-looking coins can have special features, and one of those is the absence of a mint mark. So in this video, we'll talk about the design, history, and most importantly, the collector value of UK 1 penny coins that were struck without a mint mark, particularly in today's market. The modern UK 1 penny coin was first introduced in 1971, during the decimalisation of British currency. This transition replaced the old pounds, shillings, and pence system with the decimal system we use today, where 100 pence equals 1 pound. Since then, the 1 penny coin has featured several different reverse designs and multiple portraits of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, depending on the year it was minted. Typically, British coins are struck by the Royal Mint, and in modern times, most coins do not display a mint mark at all. This is standard practice for circulating coins minted in the UK, unlike US coins which often include mint marks such as D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. So when we refer to a no mint mark UK 1 penny, we're really referring to the standard production coins that were struck for circulation without any special mint marking. But don't be fooled into thinking that no mint mark means no value. What makes certain 1 penny coins valuable to collectors is the combination of year of issue, rarity, metal composition, minting errors, and above all, condition. For example, 1 penny coins minted in the early years after decimalisation, particularly 1971, 1972, 1973, and 1974, have caught the interest of collectors due to their age and the number still surviving in excellent condition. In particular, the 1971 1 penny is the very first year of issue in the new decimal system and is historically important. In circulated condition, it may still be worth only face value, but in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated condition, collectors might be willing to pay between $10,000 and $50,000, and even more if the coin is professionally graded and preserved with full mint luster. Things get even more interesting when we talk about error coins. Some UK 1 penny coins have been found with misstrikes, off-center errors, die cracks, or even wrong planchet errors, and these can be extremely valuable. If you happen to own a 1 penny coin with such an error, even if it has no mint mark, it could be worth $20,000, $50,000, or in some cases even millions of dollars, depending on the nature and rarity of the error. These coins are often scooped up quickly by specialist collectors who appreciate the uniqueness and rarity of minting mistakes. It's also worth mentioning that certain UK 1 penny coins have been withdrawn from circulation, or minted in very limited numbers. For example, the 2008 1 penny coin saw a design change from the traditional portcullis to the new shield of the Royal Arms, and transitional year coins in excellent condition are sought after by collectors trying to complete type sets. Similarly, commemorative issues or proof versions of the 1 penny coin, although still struck without a mint mark, carry a premium simply due to their quality and scarcity. So what is your UK 1 penny coin with no mint mark worth today? In most cases, coins that have been in circulation and show wear are worth just face value, or about 1 penny in the UK, which translates to a fraction of a US dollar. But if the coin is in brilliant uncirculated condition, or has a minting error, or comes from a low mintage year, its value can rise significantly, anywhere from $70,000 to over $70,000 US dollars, depending on the coin. That's why it's so important to inspect your coins carefully, store them in proper holders, and learn the signs that distinguish a rare find from common change. In conclusion, the UK 1 penny coin with no mint mark may seem ordinary, but as with many coins, the value is in the details. Whether it's the date, the condition, or a hidden error, there's always a possibility that you're holding something special. So the next time you come across a penny in your change jar, take a closer look. It might just be a little piece of history, and maybe even a small treasure. Next up, the UK 1 penny coin from the year 2006, struck with no mint mark. At first glance, it might seem like just another common coin in your pocket change, but when you dig a little deeper, you'll discover that even coins like the 2006 1 penny can hold more value than you think, especially when found in pristine condition or with rare minting errors. So let's explore everything you need to know about the 2006 UK penny, from its design and composition to its current market value in today's dollars. The UK 1 penny coin is part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971. Over the decades, it has seen minor changes in design and metal composition, yet it continues to be one of the most widely circulated coins in the United Kingdom. The 2006 one-penny coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This was the fourth definitive portrait of the Queen used on British coinage and was introduced in 1998. The reverse side of the coin, before the design change in 2008, features the traditional image of the portcullis with chains, which has long been associated with the British Parliament. This design was created by Christopher Ironside and was a key symbol of British democracy during the decades leading up to the design overhaul. Now, one question people often ask is, why is there no mint mark on this coin? Unlike US coins, which often have visible mint marks such as P for Philadelphia or D for Denver, the Royal Mint in the United Kingdom traditionally does not use mint marks on regular circulating coins. Therefore, the absence of a mint mark on the 2006 one-penny coin is completely normal. Coins without mint marks are standard UK circulation issues produced by the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, Wales. However, coins with no mint mark that also show signs of unusual striking, misalignment, or other anomalies can sometimes be classified as error coins, and those are worth paying close attention to. In terms of mintage, over 739 million one-penny coins were struck in 2006, which makes it a very common coin in circulation. Because of this high production number, a circulated 2006 penny with no mint mark is usually worth only its face value, which is 1 penny in the UK, or just a few cents in US dollars. However, the real interest for collectors comes when the coin is in mint state or uncirculated condition. These coins are often included in annual mint sets, proof sets, or saved directly from mint bags before entering circulation. If you have a 2006 one penny in brilliant uncirculated condition, especially with full original luster and no scratches or wear, it could be worth $10,000 to $30,000 US dollars or even more if certified by a professional grading service. Where it gets even more exciting is in the possibility of error coins from 2006. Although rare, some collectors have reported finding off-center strikes, die cracks, double strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. These kinds of minting errors can significantly increase the value of a one-penny coin. Depending on the type and severity of the error, such coins can fetch $20,000, $50,000 or even upwards of $80,000 at auction or from specialized collectors. It's always worth closely inspecting your coins with a magnifying glass or loupe to spot any unusual features that might signal a minting mistake. Another point to consider is that the 2006 one-penny coin was among the last few years to feature the traditional portcullis design before the Royal Mint changed the reverse design in 2008 to the new shield of the Royal Arms. This makes the 2006 penny one of the final examples of that original reverse artwork, something that might appeal to collectors building a full set of pre-2008 designs. For this reason, coins in exceptional condition from 2006 could gain more collector interest over time, especially as high-grade examples become harder to find in circulation. To summarize, the 2006 UK one-penny coin with no mint mark is a common circulation coin that may not hold much value in worn condition, but in brilliant uncirculated or proof-like condition, it can attract collectors and bring in a few dollars per piece. Moreover, if you find one with a rare minting error, its value could be significantly higher. So next time you go through your change or coin jar, take a closer look at your one-penny coins. You might be holding a piece of British coinage history with more value than meets the eye. Next up, the 1988 UK one-penny coin with no mint mark, a coin that might seem ordinary at first but has a lot more value and historical significance than most people realize. Whether you're a new collector or someone who's been interested in British coins for years, understanding the story, design, and potential value of the 1988 one-penny coin can help you recognize small treasures that often go unnoticed. The one-penny coin has been an important part of UK decimal coinage ever since 1971, when Britain officially moved from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the more modern decimal format. The one-penny coin was part of that transition and was designed to be a low-denomination coin used in daily transactions. The 1988 version of this coin, like most one-pence coins from that era, was minted without a visible mint mark, which is completely normal for circulating British coins. Unlike in the United States, where coins often carry mint marks like D or P to indicate where they were made, the Royal Mint typically does not include such markings on standard UK circulation coins. The obverse side of the 1988 one-penny features the third official portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This version of Her Majesty's profile was used on UK coins from 1985 to 1997 and is known for its more detailed and regal appearance compared to earlier portraits. The reverse design displays the classic portcullis with chains, a traditional symbol of British government and parliament. This design, created by Christopher Ironside, remained on the reverse of the penny for decades until it was replaced by the Royal Shield design in 2008. One of the key things to know about the 1988 one-penny coin is its metal composition. In that year, the coin was still being struck from bronze, which is a mix of 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. This was shortly before the Royal Mint began transitioning to copper-plated steel coins in the 1990s. The bronze composition gives the 1988 penny a warm, reddish tone, and over time, coins in circulation can develop unique natural toning or patina, which some collectors find attractive. As for mintage, over 601 million of these coins were produced in 1988, making them fairly common in circulation. Because of this high mintage, a worn or circulated 1988 one-penny coin is generally worth only its face value, or about 1 penny in the UK, which translates to just a few cents in US dollars. However, when we look at uncirculated examples, those that were never used and have been preserved in mint condition, the value increases. In brilliant uncirculated condition, a 1988 one-penny can be worth $10,000 to $30,000 US dollars, especially if it still has its original luster and sharp details. Collectors often pay extra for coins that are part of mint sets or coins that have been professionally graded by a service such as PCGS or NGC. Another area where the value can rise is in the case of minting errors. While rare, some 1988 one-penny coins may have been struck with mistakes such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or planchet flaws. These errors can make a seemingly ordinary coin far more valuable. Depending on the severity and visibility of the error, such coins can sell for $10,000, $20,000, or even over $90,000 in niche collector markets. So if you come across a 1988 one-penny coin that looks unusual or misaligned, it's worth taking a closer look. It could be an error coin that holds a surprising premium. Additionally, because the 1988 penny is part of the bronze era of UK one-penny coins, many collectors are building complete sets of bronze pennies by year. That means coins like the 1988 penny in top condition are still in demand, especially as time passes and high-grade examples become harder to find in everyday change. To sum it all up, the 1988 UK one-penny coin with no mint mark may not appear rare at first glance, but in uncirculated condition, or as part of a complete date run, or with an error, it can definitely carry extra value. Whether you're searching through your coin jar or flipping through an old coin album, keep an eye out for 1988 pennies with strong strike details, full rims, and smooth surfaces. Those are the ones that could be worth more than just 1 cent. Next up, the 2007 UK one-penny coin with no mint mark, a coin that millions of people have likely handled without giving it much thought. But here at GS Coins, we know that even the most common coins can have unique stories to tell, and some can even hold surprising collector value. So whether you're a beginner in coin collecting or an experienced enthusiast, stay with us as we break down the design, background, and current market value of this coin in today's dollars. The UK one-penny coin is part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971. Ever since then, it has remained one of the most widely circulated denominations in British currency. The 2007 version continues the traditional design that had been in use for many years up to that point. On the obverse, or front of the coin, you'll see the fourth crown portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait was used on UK coins starting from 1998 and is known for its realistic and mature depiction of the Queen, showing her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The reverse side of the 2007 penny features the iconic portcullis with chains, which is a historic symbol often associated with the Palace of Westminster and British Parliament. This elegant and symbolic design was created by Christopher Ironside and had been used on one-penny coins since decimalization. The portcullis represents security and tradition and became one of the most recognized reverse designs in British coinage. This design was used on one-penny coins until 2008, when the Royal Mint introduced the new Shield reverse design, which made the 2007 penny one of the last in the portcullis series. One important detail to note is the absence of a mint mark on this coin. For UK coins, this is completely normal. The Royal Mint, which produces British coinage, does not typically place mint marks on standard circulating coins. This is quite different from countries like the United States, where coins are marked with letters to indicate the minting location. So if you have a 2007 UK 1 penny coin with no mint mark, don't worry, it's not an error, it's just how these coins were issued. In terms of metal composition, the 2007 1 penny coin was struck in copper-plated steel, which had become the standard metal after 1992. Before that, these coins were made of bronze. The copper-plated steel version still maintains the same appearance as the older bronze coins, but is more cost-effective for mass production. The steel core also means that these newer pennies are magnetic, unlike the older ones, which were not. So a quick magnet test can help you identify which version you have. Now, let's talk about mintage. The Royal Mint produced approximately 244 million 1 penny coins in 2007, which means it is a very common coin in circulation. Because of this high number, most 2007 pennies in circulated condition are worth only their face value, which is 1 penny, or just a few cents in US dollars. However, if you happen to have a 2007 1 penny coin in brilliant uncirculated or proof condition, it can be worth more to collectors. Coins in pristine condition with no wear, strong strike details, and full original luster can sell for $10,000 to $30,000 US dollars, especially if they are part of official Royal Mint sets or are professionally graded. Things can get even more interesting if you come across a mint error. While rare, 2007 1 penny coins with errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies, or coins struck on the wrong planchet, can be quite valuable. These types of errors are often picked up quickly by collectors and can sell for $10,000, $50,000 or even more, depending on the severity and visibility of the mistake. Always examine your coin carefully and, if in doubt, consult with a coin expert or use a magnifier to spot small but important details. Another reason why the 2007 penny is special is that it was one of the last years to feature the original reverse design before the big redesign in 2008. Collectors often try to build full sets of coins from each year of issue, especially from the final years of a particular design era. Because of this, high-quality examples of the 2007 penny are increasingly sought after by those building complete collections or commemorating the end of an iconic era in British coinage. To sum everything up, the 2007 UK 1 penny coin with no mint mark is a common circulation coin that may not have significant value in worn condition, but in mint state or as part of a full-year set, it can hold interest for collectors. If you find one in top condition or spot a minting error, it might be worth far more than face value. So next time you come across a UK penny from 2007, take a closer look, it could be a small but meaningful piece of British numismatic history. Next up, the 2004 UK 1 penny coin with no mint mark. While it may seem like just another ordinary coin from your change, the truth is that even coins like this can hold interesting details and potential collector value, especially when they are in excellent condition, have mint errors, or come from an important period in British coinage history. So sit back and join me as we uncover what makes the 2004 1 penny coin worth your attention and how much it could be worth in today's market, especially in US dollars. The UK 1 penny coin has been part of Britain's decimal currency system since 1971, when the country moved away from the old pounds, shillings, and pence format. The penny has remained in circulation ever since, often overlooked because of its low denomination. But here on GS Coins, we know that even the smallest coins can tell big stories. The 2004 1 penny coin, like many of its kind, was minted at the Royal Mint and carries no mint mark, which is completely standard for most UK coins in circulation. In the United Kingdom, mint marks are rarely used on everyday currency, unlike in the United States, where letters like P or D identify specific mints. So if your 2004 penny has no mint mark, that's exactly how it should be. Let's talk about the design of the coin. The obverse side features the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which had been used on UK coinage since 1998. This version of Her Majesty's profile is known for its detailed and realistic appearance and was widely appreciated for modernizing the Queen's image on coins. The reverse side showcases the well-known portcullis with chains, a historic symbol closely associated with the British Parliament. This iconic design by Christopher Ironside had been used since decimalization in 1971 and remained until it was replaced in 2008. That means the 2004 penny is part of the classic era of 1 penny coins, a detail many collectors appreciate when building date-specific sets. Now let's look at the composition of the 2004 penny. By this time, the Royal Mint had already shifted from bronze to copper-plated steel. This material change was introduced in 1992 as a cost-saving measure and continues to be used today. The copper-plated steel gives the coin the same red-brown appearance as the older bronze pennies, but one easy way to tell the difference is with a magnet. The 2004 penny is magnetic due to its steel core, while the older bronze coins are not. This detail helps collectors identify variations and adds another layer of interest to coin collecting. In terms of mintage, over 1.3 billion one-penny coins were produced in 2004, making it one of the highest mintage years for the denomination. Because of this extremely high number, most 2004 one-penny coins found in circulation today are only worth their face value, which is 1 penny in the UK, or roughly 1 to 2 cents in US dollars. However, that's only part of the story. If your 2004 penny is in brilliant uncirculated condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear and has all its original luster, it can be worth more to collectors. Such coins may be valued at $10,000 to $30,000 US dollars, and coins in proof condition from Royal Mint sets can fetch even higher prices. Now let's explore the potential of error coins from 2004. Although errors are relatively rare, they do happen, and some 2004 pennies have been found with minting mistakes such as off-center strikes, die cracks, double strikes, or even being struck on the wrong planchet. These kinds of errors can make a standard-looking coin significantly more valuable. Depending on the type and visibility of the error, values can range from $10,000 to over $90,000 US dollars. That's why it's always a good idea to examine your coins carefully using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Something that looks small to the eye could be a rare and profitable minting mistake. Another thing that adds value to the 2004 penny is its place in history. It came out during a time when the Royal Mint was preparing for a major design change in UK coinage. Just 4 years later, in 2008, the reverse design of the penny would be updated to feature a segment of the royal shield, making 2004 one of the last years of the traditional portcullis design. Collectors often seek coins from the final years of a design series, especially in high grades, because they complete a story and a visual timeline. That's why a high-grade 2004 penny could become more valuable over time as demand for complete sets grows. To wrap it up, the 2004 UK 1 penny coin with no mint mark is a common and often overlooked piece of currency. But in uncirculated or proof condition, or when found with rare errors, it can be worth far more than face value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin journey, keep an eye on coins like this. Their high mintage doesn't mean they're worthless, it just means you'll need to look for quality, condition, or errors to uncover real value. Thank you for joining me here at Coins Old World US, where we explore the real value behind the coins in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. We post regularly about coins from the UK, US, Europe, and beyond. Until next time, keep collecting, stay curious, and always check your change. You never know what treasure you might find.